All right, you guys, let's get you started. It's Laren here. I'm so excited for this first week. This week is all just about getting started, like setting you up for success, helping you understand like your back office. What is an auto ship? Why should you be maintaining it? What calls are in place? What our expectations are going to be for this 12 weeks. The biggest thing I want to stress to you is commitment. Commitment, commitment, commitment. Show up for your dreams. Oh my gosh, if I could just shake all of you. I talk, you're gonna hear me talk about inception, deception a lot. Inception is right now. You guys are gonna go into this, you're gonna be excited, you're gonna wanna be like, yes, I got this. And then halfway through, deception kicks in, and all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, life happens. Like old habits creep in, patterns creep in, old stories creep in. You're like, this is hard, or this is wanting to keep me safe. We want to break through that. We've got to break you through. Like, you got to transform during this process. You got to create a new identity. You got to step into the next level of you. That's why these first like few weeks, we're really setting the tone of foundations. Like, have you get clarity on your vision and step into your higher self so that you can transform, create a new identity in this process, because we don't want you holding yourself back in any way. Some ways you're going to hold yourself back, and this is where it creeps in, is you're going to find reasons to self-sabotage. You're going to find reasons to not show up on calls. Maybe you have a bad week and you're like, man, so-and-so's killing it, so I don't want to show up on a call because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. That's the one time you should be showing up on a call. Like, you should always be showing up on the calls. But never compare yourself to anybody else throughout this process. Only compare yourself to yourself and your journey. Commit to this process. Are you showing up 100%? Show up for your dreams, show up for the calls. We are investing so much time into this. You know, like, we're all building this business with you. We could be out recruiting, and we will be recruiting, but we're also turning around and making sure that we're setting you up for success. We are investing our time, our energy, our heart, our resources, our talent, our knowledge into making sure that you are going to thrive. But that requires you to show up and be committed to this journey with us, okay? So I want you guys to block some times out. Sunday nights, I want you to block Sunday nights out just for you, to set your week up for success. Block out an hour and start to time block your week. What are the 30-minute chunks, 15-minute chunks, hour chunks, half-day chunks that you're gonna set aside for your Isagenix business? During this time, I'm going to give you a worksheet that you're going to be like, okay, new means who are you connecting with? Who are you prospecting with? Who are you following up with? Who are you having take a look and present to? What times are you writing content, creating content, staying in like your zone of genius to like show up online and get creative with marketing? You have to remember, Isagenix does everything for us. All we are paid to do is market the products to other people and create curiosity and get people started. So you're going to block time out for marketing, but then you're going to block time out for prospecting. And then you're going to block time out for calls. So if you just set aside right now, you might not know exactly what's going to fall in those time blocks, but you just got to set it aside. So maybe it's like every morning from 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. you block out. And then your lunchtime, you're like, okay, at my lunchtime while I'm eating lunch at work, I'm going to commit to like sending 5 texts and posting my post on social media. And at night, I'm going to block out 30 minutes, and I'm going to set aside this time for calls. As people start to become curious, I'm going to set those times out for calls. And then on Friday mornings, I'm going to set aside mentor meetings. So whatever you guys want to do, you're going to start to block that time out. Monday nights are trainings, our team trainings. These are going to be all encompassing team trainings, not just people on the mentor, but like powerhouse trainings for everybody to get on, whether they're your customers or your product users. The more people on your downline that you like start to enroll, the more people that you can get on these calls, that we're going to empower like personal development, leadership development, energy, like servant leadership, guest speakers, empowerment, trainings, everything. The more people that you can get onto these calls, the more your team is going to grow, whether they're in this 90 days yet, or they're just like getting immersed into it and they're getting like, wow, I love this team. I love these trainings. This is so powerful. I'm so glad I'm a part of this team. And then that next step would be, hey, you should do the 90-day mentorship program. Yeah, but all of you need to block out 7:30 p.m. on Monday nights, okay? 7:30 p.m. Monday nights. On Wednesday nights, we're going to do a virtual event every single Wednesday night, okay? This is going to be 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern time. So these are going to be virtual events. We have these in place because as you're prospecting throughout the week, as you're talking to people, connecting with people online and offline, we want you to get them on 3-way calls with like one of your mentors and yourself. But we also want you to get them on a virtual call. So be like, hey, are you free on Wednesday night to take a look? Like, we're doing this amazing presentation. This is like a great way for you to see like the behind the scenes and learn from some of our top leaders. Like, are you free to jump on this call at 7? That's going to be the virtual presentation. We're going to go over the opportunity of network marketing, the power of like influencer marketing and social selling, and the power of Isagenix and what this can do for people's future, and the power of the products and weaving wellness into your life, that type of thing. Okay. Then on Fridays, I'm doing group mentor meetings. So because our team's growing so big and fast now, like I'm going to start to pair you guys in groups. You guys can sign up for whatever call you want. But I'm doing 8 a.m., 10 a.m., and noon on Friday mornings. So you just choose. Do you want the 8 a.m., 10 a.m., or noon? You're going to jump on that group one. And then I'm always going to have one-to-one check-ins with you throughout the week. Okay. So you're going to be with a couple of people on these group calls. We're going to like dive in, like mastermind, like what's going well, what's not, what do you feel like you need to work on, what challenges are you having? And then I'll always make sure to have a one-on-one with you too, to dive specifically into yours and your branding, your content, everything like that. Okay. Then Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I may do 8. I'll keep you posted on 8 or 9. Are going to be Show Me the Money. It's going to be all about the business opportunity, all about the compensation plan, and like the financial opportunity. This is for any prospects that you're talking to that are interested in the business side, that you drive, be like, hey, come to hop on this call, take a look. I want you to just see this opportunity of what this can do for your life. But it's also going to be for anybody that you enroll. That first week, second week, or the second they're like, man, these products feel good, I love this. You're going to drive them to that, to like, listen, you're sitting on this amazing opportunity. Like, this is a golden ticket. I know like right now you kind of feel like you don't want to do the business. Some are going to want to, but I'm talking about the customers. But I really think you should take a look. Just learn and listen, because once they see the vision of what it can do, it's going to awaken them to be like, yeah, I can find 2 people and get to consultant. Yeah, I can help them find 2 people and get them to consultant. And it starts to grow. Okay. So those are the main ones that you need to remember is time block your Sunday nights out for the whole week. Monday nights, 7:30 p.m. is our team call. Wednesday nights is our virtual call for prospects. So you're going to drive all new people too. Fridays mornings, you're going to choose which time you want. You're going to hop on group mentor calls with me. And then you're also going to assign one-to-one with me. And then Saturday mornings, you're going to drive. You're going to make sure to hop on the Saturday mornings until you know the compensation plan so well you can go teach it yourself. But you're going to be driving new people to this, new prospects and new people to your team so that they understand. Why this is so important is because you can't make assumptions. You can't just enroll people because they want to try the Isagenesis and the shakes and you never talk about the opportunity with them. They could be sitting there at night, you guys, praying for another stream of income, praying for God to just put this opportunity in their life that can get them out of debt, praying for more money because they're fighting with their spouse over finances. Praying for these things that but you've never had the conversation because you just assume that things are okay, or you assume that they wouldn't want to do it. If people had assumed that I didn't want this opportunity because I was running a massive company, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. Like, it changed my life. I left or retired from my career in the beauty industry to dive into a whole new industry. But if someone just said, oh, she wouldn't want to do this, but never actually said, hey, would you be open to just learning about the compensation, learning about the power of network marketing? And I was like, yeah, I have no intentions of doing network marketing, but I'll learn. So I learned and I was like, I would love to make some extra money. So I started sharing. And then that sharing turned into $300 a month. That sharing turned into $500 a month. That sharing turned into $500 to $800 to $1,000 to $2,000 and so on. And it just kept growing. Imagine if someone didn't tell me, hey, there's a financial opportunity that could really change your life. Never make assumptions. Just ask, say, would you be open to learning more about this? Like, it is our job to show them what's possible. Isagenix created this foundation to free people from physical and financial stress because they know the products and the physical transformation changes your body and your mindset and your health, but the finances change your life. if you could change someone's life because of it. That could be someone that wants to make a 6-figure residual income or run to the top and be a millionaire. You just don't know. So it's presenting those opportunities. So we're creating these systems. So these strong systems are going to be placed to centralize everyone so that you have these blocked out. You know, okay, I got to hop on this, this, and this, and I'm committed. And then on the downtime, like outside of those calls is just checking in and into these videos and being like, okay, I'm going to listen to this video and I'm going to do this exercise before I go to work or tonight when I get home. You're going to find the time to get these in, okay? So I'm going to post the schedule right below this, and you're going to write down all of the details for it and make sure that you block this time out on your schedule. Because the more you can commit, the more you can show up, the better and more successful you're going to be.